I know so many of us out there that are living what I consider off the grid, and I want to teach people how to do it successfully, how to be comfortable, how to be safe, and have the best experience you possibly can in a bad situation. Uh, I'm going to teach them how to pick out a camp spot, what you want to have at your camp spot, what you don't want to have at your camp spot. Teach them how to set up a tent. Teach them how to make a fire pit that they don't have to keep throwing firewood on every 5-10 minutes. Uh, I watch videos of bushcraft guys, and the one guy that I watch predominantly is Corporal Kelly, USMC, and it's amazing what I'm learning because there is so many of them out there. It's just another option. I wish they would go into a shelter, but for those that don't want to, I want to be there to teach them how to do it, how to live like that. When you're picking out a campsite, the 3 W's: wood, water, and widowmakers. You want to have wood laying around, dead wood. You want to have water, but you don't want widowmakers. What a widowmaker is dead limbs in trees or a standing dead tree that if the wind would come, you could have that come down on your tent and it would not be good for you. It could be very detrimental to your health. A fire pit. Most people burn a fire pit on top of the ground. What I do is I dig like a 1.5 foot hole, have rocks around that, then I dig another hole back behind that, half the distance deep, and I take a stick and I push through to the main fire pit. And that'll act like a flue, where you're going to have your oxygen and your air coming through there, and it'll keep your embers a whole lot hotter. That way you won't have to keep loading wood into your fire. Cordage. There's plenty of ropes out there. Some are good, some are bad. But if you don't have the access to those, you can take one of these water bottles, and I'm going to teach them how to make the jig for it, where you start up here, you cut this off, and you take your knife, and you put it in a jig, and you can get from a regular 2-liter bottle, you can get 100 feet of cordage to secure things down with from a water bottle or a soda bottle.